Good morning, my dear students. Today I will discuss how to solve a problem based on the double reinforced beam. Before starting of the video, please sit down with a notebook, a pen and a calculator. First, you note down the steps what I am telling it in your notebook. After that, I will take one university problem. So while I will be explaining you the problem, I would request you to pause the video at certain places and please do the calculation or check the calculation in your own calculator. This will help you to do the problem in the examination hall. If you just see my video and do not do it in your calculator, in the exam hall it may be difficult for you to do it. So I would request you, please sit with a notebook and a pen. First you note down the steps and after that you do the problem with me. So let us see what are the steps. Step number 1. Here in this problem we have to find the moment of resistance of a double reinforced beam. Moment of resistance or M dot R. Okay, so step number 1 is find the area of the steel in the tensile zone and name it as AST, and in the compressive zone and name it as ASC. So first step is we have to find the area of the steel in the tensile zone and the compressive zone, that is AST and ASC. And also assume, if it is not given in the question, if not given, then assume the value of the clear cover as 40 mm and denote it as D dash. Step number 2. Find the depth of the balance section by this equation. XU max equal to 0.53 D for Fe 250, 0.48 D for Fe 415 and 0.46 D for Fe 550. So out of these three value, according to the question you choose one value that which steel grade is given, and according to that you find the value of XU max. Next, this table you have to memorize. Step number 3. Here I have given you one table. Let us see what is the first row. First row stands for D dash by D. What is D dash? D dash is the clear cover, which you will assume it as 40 if it is not given. What is D? D is the effective depth. You find the ratio of D dash by D and these values are given as horizontally along the row. See 0.05, 0.1, 0.15, 0.20. First row understood? Second row. Second, third and fourth row. Please understand these are the value of FSC. What is FSC? FSC is the stress in the compressive steel. Stress in the compression zone steel. Now for Fe 250 the values are given along the row wise, that is 217.5. whatever is the ratio of D dash by D, you can see that they are all same. For Fe 415, how we will read the value for Fe 415? If the value of D dash by D is 0.05, it is 355. If the value of D dash by D is 0.1, the value will be 352, like this way. Now the question comes, if any value comes in between. For example, if any value comes 0.07, that means it is not 0.05, it is not 0.1 also, somewhere midway, correct? So how we will find the value of FSC for Fe 415? In that case, you have to do the interpolation, and by interpolation method you can find the value. Similarly for the Fe 550, okay? So this table you have to memorize for the exam. Now step number 4. Step number 4, you have to find the value of FCC is equal to 0.45 FCK. What is FCC? FCC is the stress in the concrete at the level of the compression zone steel. And what is FCK? FCK is the characteristic strength of concrete. Okay, which is the value that whatever is the grade of concrete is given, FCK value is that. That means if M15 is given, FCK will be 15. If M40 is given, FCK value will be 40, like this way. Fourth step continues. After you find FCC, you have to find AST2. AST2, how we will find? By this equation. 0.87 Fy AST2 is equal to FSC minus FCC in the bracket multiplied by ASC. What is AST2? AST2 is the area of the additional steel reinforcement which we have to provide for the double reinforced beam. So now we have find out AST2. Next, how we will find the AST1? AST1 we can find out from the AST minus AST2. AST we have got it in step number 1. From that, if we subtract AST2, we will find AST1. Fifth step, we will find the value of actual Na by XU equal to 0.87 Fy AST1 divided by 0.36 FCKB. From here we will find XU. Now, if XU is less than XU max, XU we have found out in fifth step, XU max. Which step? Second step we have found out. Now we can compare. So if it is less than XU max, XU is less than XU max, the section is under reinforced. In that case, moment of resistance can be found out by, the formula is little bigger, 0.87 Fy AST1 within bracket D minus 0.42 XU plus within bracket FSC minus FCC multiplied by D minus D dash into ASC. This is the step number 6. But if XU is greater than XU max, then the section is over reinforced. So in that case, take the value of XU as XU max, and MR you can find out by MR equal to Q FCK BD square plus within bracket FSC minus FCC bracket close multiplied by ASC, again within bracket D minus D dash. Now what is Q? Q is the moment of resistance factor, MR factor it is. So Q value is 0.149 for Fe250, 0.138 for Fe415 and 0.133 for Fe550. So these are the steps, 7 steps for the double reinforced beam. It may seem little bit difficult for you to memorize all the formula, but believe me and I guarantee you, if you solve or write down the problems steps 2-3 times without seeing your notebook, it will be automatically come in your hand. You don't have to worry for the exam hall that how we will memorize all these things and the big formulae in the exam hall. So don't worry about it. You just solve 2-3 problems with me, or just write down the steps, all the formulae, just by closing your notebook, memorize, write it down 2-3 times, it will be automatically remembered by you. So next I will take up one university problem. Let us solve that. An RCC beam of 300 by 600 millimeter overall dimension is reinforced with 6 bars of 25 millimeter dia in tension zone and 4 bars of 25 millimeter dia in compression zone with an effective cover of 60 millimeter. Calculate the moment of resistance. Consider the beam is made of M15 concrete and Fe250 steel. Let us see. First we should start what are given in the question. First we should note it down. Let us draw the section. Okay, what it is given, a beam of 300 by 600 millimeter. So first we draw the beam 300 mm by 600 mm, but it is overall depth given, correct? And it is reinforced with 6 bars of 25 millimeter diameter at the tensile zone. So first we have drawn the 6 bars and of 25 millimeter, or compression zone there is 4 bars of 25 millimeter diameter. So that also we have drawn and shown it in the diagram. What else is given? We have to use M15 concrete and Fe250 steel, correct? And the clear cover is given as what? 60 millimeter. Okay, so now let us remember the first step, or I hope already you have noted down the first step. So let us see what was our first step. We have to find the area of the steel in the tensile zone, that is AST. AST will be how much? 6 multiplied by pi by 4 into 25 square. Why? Because 6 bars are there, and so multiplied by 6 and 25 millimeter diameter. So 1 bar area is how much? Pi by 4 into 25 square, correct? Multiplied by 6. So AST comes out to be 2946.4 millimeter square. Okay. With that, what was there? That we have to find the area of the steel in the compressive zone also, that is ASC. ASC will be how much? 4 multiplied by, because 4 bars are there. What is the diameter? 25 millimeter diameter. So 4 multiplied by pi by 4 into 25 square. So that comes out to be 1964.2 millimeter square. So first step is done. Second step, what I have told you, that find the depth of the balanced section but according to the grade of the steel given. In this problem, Fe 250 is given, correct? So which value we should use? You see the formula. We should use XU max equal to 0.53 into D. Correct? This formula we should use. Now let us calculate the value of D. What is D? D is the effective depth. Now here in this problem, overall depth is given as what? 600 mm, correct na? And clear cover is given what? Clear cover is given as 60 mm. So what is the total or overall depth? Total or overall depth is equal to effective depth plus clear cover. So from here, effective depth, that is small d, we can find out 600 minus 60, that is 540 mm. Remember, in some problem in the exam, they will give the direct value of the effective depth. In that case, you don't have to do all this step. Okay. So now we can find out the value of the XU max. XU max equal to 0.53 multiplied by 540. So that gives out to be 286.2 millimeter. So step number 2 is done. Next is step number 3. In step number 3, we have the table, you remember. So in that table, what was the first row? D dash by D. So let us find out the value of D dash by D. What is D dash? D dash is 60. What is D? That is 540. So what is their ratio? The ratio comes out to be 0.1 millimeter. Now you please see the table. In table, D dash by D, if the value of D dash by D is 0.1, that is the second one value, correct? So from there, for Fe 250, what is the value of FSC? The value of FSC comes out to be 217.5. So step number 3 is done. Next is step number 4. In step number 4, first we have to find the value of FCC is equal to 0.45 FCK. What is FCK? FCK is the compressive strength of concrete. That means here what we have to use? M15. So FCK will be how much? 15. Correct? So 0.45 multiplied by 15. So 6.75 MPa. Next is what we have to find? The value of AST2. What was the formula? 0.87 Fy AST2 is equal to, within bracket, FSC minus FCC and then ASC. So let us see how we put the value. 0.87 multiplied by Fy. Fy is how much? 250. AST2 is what? We have to find out. Right hand side. FSC is what? 217.5. Just now we have found out na, from that table. Minus FCC is what? 6.75. We have found out just now. And what is ASC? ASC value is 1964.28. That we have already found out in step number 1. So if you solve it, the value of AST2 is coming out to be 1903.3 millimeter square. Next, what we have to do? We have to find out the value of AST1. What was that? AST1 is equal to total steel reinforcement in the tensile zone, that is the AST minus this AST2. So AST value 2946.42. From where we have got it? Step number 1. Minus AST2, just now we have got it, 1903.3. So put this value, we are getting AST1 as 1043.1 millimeter square. Got it na? Now is the next step, and the last step is the step number 5. First we have to find out the value of XU. XU is the value of the actual Na. What is the formula? 0.87 FYAST1 divided by 0.36 FCKB. Now let us put the value 0.87 multiplied by 250 FY ka value. AST1 is 1043.1. Then divided by 0.36 multiplied by 15 multiplied by 300. So that comes out to be 140.04 XU value. Okay. Now here we have to compare the value of XU and XU max. XU max, where we got it, step number 2. How much it was? 286.2. So if we compare, we can see that XU is less than XU max. Hence, the section is under reinforced. So, under reinforced means we have to use step number 6. That is the moment of resistance value is what? 0.87 FYAST1 within bracket D minus 0.42 XU plus within bracket FSC minus FCC bracket close into D minus D dash bracket close into ASC. Now you put all the value over here. You see this step, that how I have put all the values, and finally it comes out to be 307169044 Newton millimeter. Please remember, you can keep the answer in this format, but please don't forget to write the unit. And now if you want to concise it, Newton millimeter to kilonewton meter you convert. That means you divide the entire value by 10 to the power 6. Because 1 kilonewton equal to 1000 Newton, 1 meter equal to 1000 mm. So if you divide the value by 10 to the power 6, you are getting 307.16 kilonewton meter. So the moment of resistance for this double reinforced beam is 307.16 kilonewton meter. You can put your any comments, any question regarding it, and what more topic you want to hear from me. So please, you can write it down in your comment box, or you can email me for any doubt. Thanks for watching, and please keep on watching.